greet you in the Arabic words of peace in paradise. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I hope all is well today on this beautiful, sunny, windy, fresh feeling Sunday. I am not your speaker for today. However, I am opening for Minister Omar Hassan, who will be lecturing on the rationale for Moses. Prophet like Moses. Before we get into that discussion, I wanted to bring up like some of the latest news topics right now that, you know, eventually it relates to the rationale for the prophet like Moses, because reparations is on the minds, hearts, lips of many right now. I don't know if you've been following the news, and you most likely know that Georgetown University has decided to, the students voted to pay reparations because the university owned slaves in the past, and the students decided that they were going to allow themselves to be taxed in order to pay that reparations. Not only that, there's another video that's circulating in social media, and it is a Caucasian woman, and this is an individual Caucasian who allowed herself to be interviewed, and she's basically saying that well, what she did was her ancestors owned slaves, and she decided that she personally wanted to go and find the slaves that her ancestors owned and give them the land that, you know, her ancestors enslaved their ancestors on. So what you see right now that's going on is a shift in the mindset of the Caucasian, I don't know, mental right now. Not only that, you have politicians that are now submitting to the discussion of reparations. One that I had discussed in a previous opening lecture, she's well known. She was somewhat of a she is a motivational speaker. I haven't seen what she has been talking about of late, but she opened up with it, and she was very forthright about it. I can give you more information about that offline. But now you have another politician that's running for presidency, a male. He's now discussing the original sin of slavery. So we're getting closer to the actual, I don't know if it's going to be, you can call it a head that we're reaching, or a precipice, or, you know, a final owning up to reparations obligations that America must pay right now, that they should have paid a long time ago. And so it's a good day, you know, to see the shift. But we all know that there's always some type of little curve or little monkey wrench, that when you're dealing with the Caucasian powers that be, there's always going to be something that they're going to try to not fully do what is expected of them. So even though you see the shift, I, you know, advise the Afrodescendant public to, you know, just be cautious about it. Know that it is a divine occurrence that is supposed to happen. Payment for the plantation slavery. The Bible spoke of it. To say that, you know, it might not happen, or that you don't believe it's going to happen, it's almost kind of like saying, hey, I don't believe in God. You know, that's kind of like the math of it. But it's going to happen. In my mind, that's how I feel. It's going to happen. I might not be here. I don't know. But I think I will see it. And I think that I will see the the beauty, the prosperity, the repair that comes out of the payment of reparations that America has been running from for years now. So, in that light, in that vein, if you know anything about the Bible, you know that Moses is one of the characters that are spoken of. There have been lectures in the past that Minister Omar has broken down the character Moses and the character prophet like Moses. So he's going to go into detail to clarify how the significance of these characters relate to reparations and what it means symbolically to you as the Afro-descendant and reparations. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on Minister Omar Hassan.